I'm Mark McAllister at Kiel and Eglinton. Just a few weeks ago, this was the site of a massive 6-alarm blaze that more or less gutted York Memorial Collegiate Institute. If you take a closer look right now, you can see that the windows are absolutely blown out. There is no roof left at this point. As the investigation continues, if we got in behind the building today, we could actually see quite a bit of work going on with a number of investigators involved and hovering above in cranes, etc. Lots of questions still about what lies ahead for the students and the teachers that actually go to this school, including the process of trying to get everybody relocated for the school year next fall. York Memorial student Jocelyn Pacheco still feels out of place, weeks after being relocated from York Memorial Collegiate to George Harvey Collegiate, one of 880 students stuffed in with another 550 already there.
You have to be a student to really understand how it is to be in those hallways at lunchtime, after schools. It's chaotic and we just don't feel at home.
A massive 6-alarm fire broke out at York Memorial on May the 7th. Significant damage to the 90-year-old building, extensive smoke and water damage, but likely salvageable in the future. Now the school board is weighing a couple of options for housing students and teachers next year. The first would be to keep everyone at George Harvey and operate as separate schools, or relocate everyone to Scarlett Heights, approximately 5 kilometers away.
George Harvey is a running school, whereas Scarlett Heights is a closed school. So, if that option is eventually chosen, there would be money associated with essentially taking a shuttered school and getting it right back up to a running school.
Scarlett Heights Entrepreneurial Academy was closed a year ago. It has 30 classrooms sitting empty right now, among other desperately needed spaces, including science labs and a sports field. No word on how much it would cost, but the board wants to make a decision before this school year is up so they can plan over the summer. How do you get feedback from all the parents and everyone involved that quickly?
So we've had a number of meetings, including last night. So we did get some feedback and preferences last night. We're talking to staff today. We're still gathering feedback from others. That will help inform this final report that goes to board.
Students were also informed of the options today, and most we spoke to are leaning towards traveling a little further to find a space to call their own.
Although there is space, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's functioning and there is enough equipment. So it'll be better for us to kind of start over at a new building.
At Scarlett, we have our own space instead of sharing it with a different school, with people that we don't really know. And if we're all together, we all know each other.
Now, as for the investigation, it is ongoing at this point. We were actually informed by the Ontario Fire Marshal's office today that they actually received security footage today from multiple cameras located at the school, and they will be going through that footage minute by minute to try and come up with a cause in the end. At this point, there is still no timeline, although they have said it will take months before any conclusion is reached.